welcome to the coastal city of Aarhus, located in eastern Jutland in the geographical centre of Denmark. And we're here in Denmark's second largest city for the 2021 TotalEnergies BWF Thomas and Uber Cups, the men's and women's World Team Championships. Well, we're in a beautiful setting, as you can see, and I can tell you that the event started with 32 teams from 19 different nations who all qualified for these championships, with representation from all 5 continents. Not only teams from Europe and Asia, but also Tahiti representing Oceania, Canada for Pan America, and both Algeria and Egypt representing the African continent. The competition is designed to have 16 teams in both the Thomas and the Uber Cups. Those 16 teams were then divided into 4 groups of 4. So the first stage of competition is the group round robin playing, where every country plays every other country within their group, with the top 2 teams then qualifying for the quarter-final knockout stage. So from Thursday afternoon we have quarter-finals, then semi-finals, before the Uber Cup final on Saturday evening and the Thomas Cup final on Sunday afternoon. Now, when we look at the Thomas Cup groups, we can see that Indonesia, the most successful team in the history of the Thomas Cup, having won 13 titles and the #1 seeds, and therefore in Group A. Denmark, the hosts and winners in 2016, are the #4 seeds in Group B. China, the defending champions and 10-time winners, are the #3 seeds in Group C. And the only group with 2 former winners is Group D, with both Japan, the 2014 winners, and Malaysia, who have won the Thomas Cup on 5 separate occasions. But as you can see, there's only 3 in Group D, and that's because of the last-minute withdrawal of England from the Thomas Cup. We're here in the round robin stage, the group stage. We're having 3 sessions a day, and here on court 1, the first session this morning was a Uber Cup Group A tie between Indonesia and France, won, as you can see, by the former champions Indonesia 4-1. We're about to watch the #1 seeds Indonesia in the Thomas Cup Group A tie against Thailand, and then this evening on court 1 is another Thomas Cup tie with Korea against France. So our match, Indonesia against Thailand. As I was saying, Indonesia are the most successful team in the history of the Thomas Cup, but their last win was 19 years ago. Thailand have contested just 1 Thomas Cup final, and that was 60 years ago. But because both these teams have already played once, they've both won their previous ties, this group match is likely to decide who tops the group and therefore who will get a seeding position in the quarter-final knockout stage. Well, this is the order of play. It's the standard order, and we're starting with the top-ranked men's singles. It is the Olympic bronze medalists Sinisuka Ginting up against the World Championship bronze medalist Wangcharoen. Then it's the first-ranked men's doubles, Gideon and Sukamuljo, the world #1s, up against Junko and Kedrin. Then it's the second men's singles and the Asian Games gold medalist Jonathan Christie up against the 3-time world junior champion Videsan. Then the second ranked men's doubles and the Asian Games silver medalists Alfian and Ardianto up against Trinkachi and Virayankora. Then we finish with the third men's singles, Rostavito for Indonesia up against Namkun from Thailand. So the first of those matches, the men's singles, and the Olympic bronze medalist Sinisuka Ginting. What a Tokyo Olympics he had, up against Kantaphon Wangcharoen, who stunned the world by winning a bronze medal at the last World Championships. So, Sinisuka Ginting, the Indonesian who became the first badminton player in history to medal at the Olympics after medaling at the Youth Olympic Games earlier this year in Tokyo, when he won after winning a bronze medal at the Youth Olympics of 2014. His opponent, Kantaphon Wangcharoen, really stunned the world at the World Championships in Basel in 2019, when as the number 12 seed he won a bronze medal, and in doing so became the first player from Thailand to medal in men's singles at the BWF World Championships. And extraordinary, as far as Wangcharoen is concerned, he actually won that bronze medal in Basel before ever winning an international title. In fact, he's still looking for a first international title. Yep, he's sent away again because he hasn't got his mask on. He removed his mask before coming on to court to have the toss of the coin.
Right, red, black, Indonesia.
And this, as you can see, will be a seventh meeting between these two players. And of the previous 6, Ginting has the advantage, having won 4 of them. Last time they met was in the first round of the Korean Super 500 event. And as you saw, 21-16, 22-20, Ginting won in Korea. So as far as Ginting is concerned, well, he's one of the fastest players, if not the fastest player, on a men's singles court in the whole of world badminton. So this man's going to have his work cut out today, no doubt about it. Anthony Ginting will turn 25 later this month from Chimahi, just west of Bandung. Currently number 5 in the world ranking, but did spend 4 consecutive weeks as number 3 from the 18th of February last year. He's making his 3rd appearance at Thomas Cup competitions. Started in Kunshan in 2016 and then in Bangkok, the last edition. Played 5 of the 6 matches in Indonesia's campaign. Kantaphon Wangcharoen is 23 years of age. He turned 23 last month, and as you can see, he is currently 18 in the world rankings, having been as high as 12, a total of 5 weeks across 2 different spells at number 12 in the world. He's making his 2nd appearance in Thomas Cup. He was in Bangkok. He played 2 matches at 2nd men's singles. He won a match and lost 1 match. And he also lost 1 match earlier in this competition, because on Saturday, the first day of this year's Thomas Cup, he lost at first men's singles to former world number 2, Cho Tien Chen of Chinese Taipei. But what a thrilling match Thailand had against the number 5 seeds, Chinese Taipei. Our court officials, as you've seen from South Africa and America, that match that Thailand played against the seeded team Chinese Taipei, they were loved 2 down after the first 2 matches, and they came back to win the tie 3-2. And that means that because the other 2 teams in this group are Chinese Taipei and Algeria, and Indonesia beat Algeria 5-love. So these 2 teams, Indonesia and Thailand, played 1 tie, won 1 tie. So in all probability, these are the 2 teams who will qualify. I say all probability because if Chinese Taipei was to beat Indonesia, now that tie is scheduled for Wednesday, then it would all become rather complicated, and I will explain more at the time if that happens. So this encounter today really is, in all probability, going to decide who will be seeded in the quarter-final knockout draw.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Indonesia, represented by Anthony Sinisuka Ginting. And on my left, Thailand, represented by Kantaphon Wangcharoen. Indonesia to serve, love all, play.
Umpire Janine Kotsa from South Africa calls for play to get underway. Yeah, Very, very nice smash down the line from Kantaphon Ginting. A little bit concerning that his left knee is so heavily strapped. Usually has a little bit of strapping underneath the patella, indicating perhaps patella tendonitis, but there's much, much bigger strapping on his left knee today. Oh, that's careless. That is a careless return of serve from Wangcharoen.
3-1.
Ah, yes. Well, even in these very early stages, we're getting a demonstration of the speed of Ginting. Well, he's a great retriever. He is Kantaphon Wangcharoen. But he'll need to be today against this man. Well, they both made an error on the return of serve, careless error. 7 minutes into the match. 7 points, I should say, not 7 minutes. Overdone it. Well, his Olympic bronze medal in Tokyo, lost the semi-final to Chen Long, who was at that time the defending Olympic champion. Ended up being beaten in the final, Chen Long. And then in the bronze medal playoff match, that's a wonderful angle from Wangcharoen. Yeah, in the bronze medal match, Ginting beats Guatemala's Kevin Corden, the left-hander. So 4 straight points for Wangcharoen to go back into the lead. Oh, my word. That's a terrific slice. But it has to be said, the lift was woefully short. I think Wangcharoen's jump smash was well inside the double service line. Magnificent, absolute precision on that smash from Ginting.
6-7.
All of the 6 previous meetings between these two players, only once has it gone the full distance, gone to 3 games. I found that slightly surprising. That's terrific. Absolutely terrific movement from Wangcharoen. Speed to get back behind the shuttle so he could play that cross-court winner. Well, he didn't look completely himself, Anthony Ginting, when we were at the Sudirman Cup just recently in Finland. Played 3 matches, only won one of them. That was against the Russian Federation, against Sudirman, who I don't think had played singles for about 6 years prior to that. Yeah, no pace on that one from Ginting, and therefore Wangcharoen really struggling with the defensive shot because he had to impart some power himself and didn't manage to do enough of it. Well, Kantaphon Wangcharoen managed to do reasonably well with his lift there because the net shot from this man got the net cord. Oh, that's a misjudgment from Ginting. Oh yes. It's angle of smash that does such damage. Oh, good defence. Oh, yes. What a rally. And that means that the tie number 1 goes to the mid-game interval with a 1-point advantage. Well, a tight opening game so far. With Wangcharoen, the Indonesian coach.
Jadi aku juga semuanya kamu ada satu variasi gitu kan, habis itu baru ya.
It's the final rally before the mid-game interval. Look at that defence. Played that first one off his knees. Yeah, I think maybe Ginting's movement is hampered by whatever the problem is with his left knee, because he really didn't have the smooth movement that we normally see him use to that round the head position. round the head position, the backhand side of the player's court, but instead of turning to play a backhand, they still play the shot with the round the head or the overhead action. Well, anything you can do. Just before the mid-game interval, wonderful defence from Wangcharoen. After the mid-game interval, wonderful defence from Ginting. Yeah, it's good follow-up. After the attacking play, looking for the block to the net. And so fast forward, Wangcharoen able to make the kill. And Sudirman looking a little concerned. Lovely to see another female coach coaching men's badminton. Female umpire too. A female coach for Canada yesterday in the tie I was calling. Coaching the men's singles players, Jennifer Lee. Missed it.
13-12.
Yeah, I'm liking the commitment today of this man. He's taking the game to his opponent so often. I said right at the start of this match, I said he's a great retriever. He's taking more command of the rallies today and dictating the pace, and now it's Ginting who's having to react rather than being proactive. And I really like that with the tie play. You don't often see it, but he's great when he's dictating the pace. Now, what's this about? I'm afraid I didn't hear what the umpire said there. Maybe that he needs to ask permission to change the shuttle. Oh, look at that return. Isn't that delightful? Swayed the body one way, hit the shuttle the other. I see that the sponsors' biscuit tins are coming in useful other than containing biscuits. Now it's Ginting commanding the rally. There.
14-15.
That's a good body smash towards the right hip. apart from net play in that rally, every single shot from this man, Wangcharoen, was hit down his opponent's forehand side. Basically, Ginting was really playing half-court singles there. There was a couple of cross-court net shots to the Indonesian's backhand side, but everything else down his forehand side. It's all level in this opening game. What a beautiful net shot. Got the net cord.
15.
So a run of 4 straight points from Ginting. Gets him back into the lead. Yeah, he's just upped his pace, hasn't it? Ever since I said that I thought Wangcharoen was doing so well, dictating the pace, Ginting has basically said, Jill, I'm not having that. I'm going to change this around. Of course, he can't hear me.
Thank you.
And it's totally changed. Five straight points for Ginting. Good pace to the rally. Six straight points.
Get ready faster.
Well, the run finally comes to an end. Not a moment too soon if you're a Thailand fan. Oh yes. 2 shots back to the same place, doing the damage.
90.
That was the second one. Wangcharoen slightly slow to that backhand net. Yes. Well, that's 3 or 4 winners at least that he's hit with that particular shot. Deep forehand corner. Cross-court smash, played with angle. 8 of the last 9 points, and now 4 game point opportunities. That's gone wide. And the opening game, 9 of the last 10 points to close out the game from 12-15 down. That is remarkable by Anthony Sinisuka Ginting. 20 minutes for the opening game. And Indonesian Ginting off to the perfect start.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So it takes a new shuttle for the start of this second game. Actually, Sinisuka Ginting. 9 of the last 10 points to close out game number 1, 21-16.
Service over. 1 love.
Oh my goodness. Well, Kantaphon Wangcharoen was coming forward to receive the net shots, and it was an attempted flick, and he still managed to get it back. That was extraordinary. Yeah, tacking down the forehand side once again of the Thai player. And that's Wangcharoen. Really, that's why he was hitting so much down his opponent's forehand side, because then it's more difficult. Well, he can hit winners from anywhere in courts. Anthony Ginting, I was going to say, perhaps that's why he was hitting down the forehand side, so with the hope that he was going to smash straight. Oh, that's superb, really is. Well, I think that's Supanu Awihingsanon. Wasn't sure. A little bit dark in the background where the teams are. He had a wonderful match. He was the 5th and final match of the tie against Chinese Taipei. It was 2-all as far as the time was concerned, and it was 1 game all, and he came through saving 2 match points. Rested for today's match, understandably. Missed it. Now, Kantaphon Wangcharoen needs to be a little bit careful here. Yeah, he's beginning to look for that cross-court smash now. Tie number 1. This is a good rally. Ginting struggling. He's tired, you know. He's missed it. There. Back movements, first to the nets, and then back in court and around the head position was tired-looking movement.
2-4.
Great defence from this man. Yeah, I thought it might be the longest rally. 41 shots, that's really punishing. huge disappointment. Brilliant 41 shot rally, and then an error like that. Good defence off the body. Yeah, doesn't follow up. I think he's going through a difficult period right now on court, Ginting, physically. Of course, we know that the situation in Indonesia has been very bad with the pandemic. And we don't know exactly what the training conditions have been and whether players have been allowed to train together, whether there's been sparring. It may have been a very, very difficult period of play. Of course, it's been difficult for everybody globally, but for an athlete, if you can't train and spar against your teammates, and in other countries they are allowed to do so, then obviously you're at a bit of a disadvantage. So I'm not terribly sure what the situation is, or has been. That's good play. Perfect. Oh, well, he's challenging. Is Kantaphon Wangcharoen. First challenge of this tie. Here we go. What does the instant review say? It says that it was a very good challenge. It was out.
Service over. 5-6.
Oh yes, that's great athleticism. So 4 straight points to go into the lead. Missed it. 5 straight points. I thought Ginting was going through a difficult phase, but as soon as he's got his breath back, as we saw in the opening game, he suddenly piled on the pressure and won 9 of 10 points. Now this is a very, very good spell by Kantaphon Wangcharoen. Coach looking a little bit concerned. I'll make a note about that. Oh dear. Yeah, a little shake of the head from Ginting. asking himself what on earth's gone on. I think most of us are asking that. 7 straight points now to Wangcharoen. Oh my goodness me, second service error.
7-10.
Well, it's been very good play from Wangcharoen, and his reward is a 4-point advantage here at the mid-game interval of the second game.
แล้วพอเขาแก้ยาวมาก็เกี่ยวเลี้ยวเลยเห็นไหมถ้าทำขึ้นตั้งบางช้านั่นมีโอกาสถอยแล้วเราต้องระวังเยอะนะหน้าไว้แล้วพอเวลาที่เราเลือกเล่นดูตำแหน่งเราก็ดูว่าเขาอยู่ตรงไหนแล้วแบบเลือกเล่นแล้วมากันเลยแค่ดูตำแหน่งเขาเป็นหลักโอเคไหมมีจังหวะบุกไม่มีจังหวะ
Go to 120 seconds. Go to 120 seconds.
Well, Anthony Ginting was rested for the first match for Indonesia at the 2021 Thomas Cup. That was against Algeria. Wasn't selected, rested after his exploits in Finland at the Sudirman Cup. Oh, yes. Now,
Service over. 8-11.
both off balance. When they played their last shots, the smash cross court from this man, Wangcharoen. And because he was off balance, that's why he was slow to get back to his base position and be able to reach the block. Oh, he's faulted. He's faulted for taking that before it had crossed over the net. No. Impossible for me to tell from here. But that is wide. Oh, Anthony Ginting challenging that.
Ginting challenges called out.
My instinct was it was wide. Indeed it was. He's got a wasted challenge.
One challenge remaining. Service over. 12-9 play.
Oh, yes. And look at the reaction after the rally from Wangcharoen.
13-9.
Well, it looked a bit like Tyson Fury after his big fight over the weekend. His arms aloft, clenched fists. Yeah, Ginting has upped the pace of movement. Oh my goodness me. What disguise, what deception on that final shot from Ginting. the reverse slice.
13.
Watch that racket head. Twisted and turned that racket head at the very last moment, causing the deception. Well, he does make opponents work extremely hard, does Wangcharoen, because he's got such good court coverage, gets so much back. Oh, that's going wide. Oh, he's taken it. Good net shot. There's another one. And he got back here, no right to. Yeah, and you see, Ginting then gets frustrated in the end, but what he thinks should be his winners keep coming back.
10.
And therefore Ginting feels the need to go closer and closer to the lines, and he's not giving himself any margin for error. Can't hit the perfect shot every time. Hit 2 or 3 inches inside the line. If you're not that accurate, it should still land in. So it's a handsome lead for Wangcharoen. 5-point advantage here in the second game. Oh, great net shot. Super touch and control.
11, 15.
Short. Oh, it's quick forward after the body smash.
15.
And that's very good tactical awareness from Ginting. Straight at his opponent. It's sort of a jamming shot. If you can't get the body out of the way to give yourself the freedom to play the shot, then there's very few options on your reply. Has to come back to the net, basically. Whoa, my goodness. Take that.
16.
That is quick forward. Look, ready to pounce. And that's good courage, because he was faulted earlier on in this second game for taking the shuttle before it had crossed over the net.
Service over. 13, 16.
Very, very important 2 points coming up right now. He's pushed it wide.
14-16.
He does have this tendency with his body language, Wangcharoen, to hang his head quite low. And I always think that regardless of what he's feeling inside, that sends a clear message to his opponent, which will lift his opponent psychologically. Oh, yes, that's clever.
Service over. 17-15.
Lovely, lovely skill. Oh, what a return of the flick serve.
Service over. 16.
That was right onto the line. Oh my goodness, that's perfection. Just can't get back on level terms at the moment, Ginting.
16.
Oh yes, that's clever.
19-16.
Look how off balance he was though. By the time he'd finished the shot, Wangcharoen, it had to be a winner. And he would have been nowhere near had Ginting got his racket to it and got it back. So 2 points away from the second game. Oh, it's on the line. Oh my goodness.
Service over. 17-19. Okay.
Oh, took it too late.
17.
So game point opportunities to send this to a decider. 3 opportunities for Wangcharoen. That's well left.
Service over.
takes courage to leave a shot like that. When you're in position, you could have played it. And you gain point down. Waiting at the net. How did he get that back? Oh, I don't believe it. That is the most wonderful net exchange I've seen for many a year. Take a look at this. Kantaphon was waiting at the net. Look at that exchange. Simply sensational. Look, how did he do that? Quite extraordinary. 2 game points have come and gone. Just one more remains. He's overdone it. It's 20 all. Well, he's challenging. I don't think he'll win that challenge. But you never know. I've been telling you, I'm not in the best position to see the courts as I was at the Sudirman Cup, but that was clearly wide. I thought it was. So only one challenge left for both players. 20 all, extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Well, he's got to put those 3 game points out of his mind, has Kantaphon Wangcharoen. The umpire said no more delay. So 20 all. Serve out wide. More of a sense of urgency from Ginting. Great block. Yeah. Oh, what a super rally. You could absolutely sense the intensity. 35 shots. Yeah, gets the thumbs up from coach. So, Anthony Ginting, having just saved 3 game points, now has a match point opportunity. Oh, fabulous rallies. As I say, a real sense of urgency from Ginting. Intensity that we didn't see earlier on in this second game. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Match point for Indonesia. Oh my goodness, desperation defence. Oh, I don't believe it. Oh, Anthony Ginting, I hope he's okay. There's a little smile. I hope that means he is okay, because he slipped as he lunged forward to the net. His opponent having dived. Watch this slip. Oh dear, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Well, another long, grueling rally. So match point saved. 21 all. Who's got the nerve? Oh. Well, he was determined to put pressure on, was Ginting. And that error on the return of serve means that it's a 4th game point opportunity for Kantaphon Wangcharoen. Oh, it's a brilliant smash. But he was able to hit that smash because of that wonderful movement back in court. So 22 all. Oh, that's very safe to the middle of the drop shot. Oh.
Service over. 23-22.
Will it be 5th time lucky? 5th game point opportunity for Wangcharoen. It's 1 game all. Well, there was a slight stumble there from Anthony Ginting, but take nothing away from this man. How he fought and fought in that second game. 24-22 confirms the umpire. And we are going to be treated to a 3rd and deciding game. 56 minutes, 4 minutes shy of the hour mark. And it's 1 game apiece. That's the final rally. A wonderful cross-court shot. And a slight stumble from Ginting cost him dear.
Makanya kalau gitu pas udah ini terbalik dia bisa dapat gitu ya. Dari
Well, what a match this is turning out to be. First men's singles in this Group A tie between the number 1 seeds Indonesia and the number 9 seeds Thailand. That's seeding as far as the team is concerned, not these two individuals. So 1 game apiece. Third and deciding game. Well, it'd be quite understandable if the focus level is not quite at the level. Right at the end of that second game, the intensity of every rally was just extraordinary. Now, it's interesting that Ginting, from that forehand net, played the fast push deep into his opponent's forehand corner, because I'm absolutely certain the Indonesian coach was talking about those little holds and pushes from the net. Oh, yeah, that's clever.
Service after 2-0.
That's well left. Drifts long. Now, obviously, with a left knee injury for a right-handed player, he used the left leg to push off to then lunge for a defensive shot. So if Ginting is really struggling with this left knee, it would explain why he didn't get down to that smash. It was a mishit, that defensive shot from Wangcharoen. In fact, it may have come off the frame of the racket. Such a wonderful atmosphere in here with the teams banging drums and hooters going and so on. It's quite difficult at times to hear the sound of the shuttle off the racket. Great defence. And he really hasn't found his range on some of those net shots. We had one wonderful net shot exchange in the second game, but since then Ginting's been struggling a little bit. Kantaphon Wangcharoen, watching teammates, I was a little surprised that he didn't get selected in the men's doubles. Very fine mixed doubles player. He concentrates on that, being up as high as number 2 in the world. In badminton terms, that wasn't even close. Well, I guess that both the players are acutely aware that anything loose at the net will get severely punished, and therefore they're trying to play the perfect net shots. And when you try to do that, inevitably there will be some mistakes. Oh, yes. Pressure, pressure. Moving forward to the net.
6-7.
Missed it.
Service over. 8-6.
It's going wide. Oh, took it. Oh, yes. That's super. Mohamed Hassan,
7-8.
reigning world champion in the men's doubles. Enjoying this encounter, as we all are. Yeah, very, very positive on that defensive shot, driving the shuttle back, almost like a doubles player. And he's done well. 4 of the last 5 points to get back level, 8 all. Oh, service fault called. I can hardly believe it at this stage. Philip Chi from America. Too high was the decision. Shuttle struck above the 1.15 metre mark. Oh, that's brilliant. Great response too, after being faulted on serve. Yeah, there's numerous occasions that Ginting has been caught off balance, being made to twist and turn at the front of the court, which to me suggests that that knee injury is perhaps a little more troublesome than he's let on. Oh, look at that, look at that. What an angle. What movement. Look at that. Poetry in motion. So like the opening game, there's just going to be 1 point in it at the mid-game interval. But psychologically, to have the advantage at the change of ends in the deciding game, I always think is very important. Yes, good reactions. Trying to rush the low serve, Wangcharoen. But Anthony Ginting was ready and waiting. So the 1 point advantage is with Indonesia and Anthony Sinisuka Ginting. 11-10 deciding game. Yeah, I thought that shuttle needed to be changed. You could really see how the feathers were literally ruffled.
11,
Goose feathers.
10, play.
16 of them. Oh, good defence. Oh, well, was that a challenge? Difficult to tell from Ginting. I don't think it was a challenge. This is a... Oh, wow, definitely. Well, the hand was gone up. Not sure that the umpire saw that. Well, Anthony Ginting is not saying that he wanted to challenge. I thought the hand went up there, which is a clear indication that the player does want to challenge. Seen it again, and I thought it was wide. And they've both got both of their challenges here in the deciding game. No challenges used yet. Indecision, he was right to play it. I don't know what he was thinking there. Good rally. Important rally. Big high lift. Oh, and then the error on the drop shot and the big high lift from Ginting indicates to me that once again he's going through a bad patch physically. 38 shots. Longest rally of this deciding game so far, but not the longest rally of the match. That was 41 shots. Well, 4 points since the change of ends. And all 4 points to this man. He's thumping his thigh. I don't know whether that was just to urge himself on or whether he's beginning to get a little bit of cramp. Over 70 minutes they've been on court. Oh, slanted in. Misjudgment again from Anthony Ginting. 5 straight points, all points since the change of ends. Well, so much for my theory that having the advantage was going to be a psychological benefit to Anthony Ginting. It's a good net shot. What a difference when Anthony Ginting really lunges forward with his racket arm outstretched to take the shuttle as early as possible to play the tight spinning net shot. Makes a huge difference. Oh, that's gone wide.
Doubles over 16-12.
6 of the last 7 points. Yeah, no wonder the Indonesian coach is looking a little uncomfortable in his chair there. Nervous. He can't let his nerves translate and affect his player. Oh, good return. Gosh, that was courageous, the way he rushed that.
60.
He was late onto that one. That knee injury is definitely causing problems. Oh, look at that. Well, I thought initially that Ginting had missed his opportunity to finish the rally. He had a very, very short lift, chose to play a drop shot. But look at this net shot. Oh, perfection. Getting the net cord. Mind you, I have to tell you that the players practice to be able to get those net cords. I watched the world number one, Kantaphon Wangcharoen, on social media. He did 5 net shots in a row in practice that were all net cords. That's what they aim for. Well, I think we're just about at now or never as far as Ginting is concerned. He's got to start closing this gap. Oh, he's missed it! Wow. Golden opportunity for the Olympic bronze medalist. Well, that opportunity squandered. 3 points away. Wangcharoen for getting Thailand off to a winning start in this Group A tie. Yeah, he doesn't miss that one. Look at the body language of Ginting. The look of disappointment. And I have to say, I've been so impressed with Kantaphon Wangcharoen today. Rather than just being content with retrieving, he has commanded an awful lot of rallies, taking the initiative. Well, this is far from over yet. I don't believe that. He's way off balance. He takes the shuttle behind him, deep in the forehand corner, Ginting, and he gets the lucky net cord. That's absolutely outrageous. Look at this. It's way behind him. So just 2 points in it. 17-19. Well, he looked earlier on, Anthony Ginting, as if he was a little bit afraid to play the net. But he was superb in that rally. And now, on a run of 3 straight points, just 1 point the deficit. Oh, and back level. I said it was far from over. 4 straight points and 19 all. What a thriller, what a match. Now on 1 hour and 20 minutes. And it's 1 game all and 19 all. Who's going to have the match point? The answer is Wangcharoen for Thailand.
20, match point 19.
Wow, this has just been incredible. Match point opportunity. Kantaphon Wangcharoen for Thailand. Oh, I think the strings have gone in his racket. Wangcharoen, he's struggling. Yeah. Yeah. Strings are gone. It's all drama. It's all excitement. What on earth else can happen in this match? What a time to break the strings. That is cruel for Wangcharoen. For all us neutrals, it means we've got a thriller. This match really deserves to go extra points in the 3rd and deciding game, and that's what's happening. 20 all. Keep going until it's a clear 2 point winning margin. Unless we got to 29 all, then it'd be sudden death. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant bit of dissection from Anthony Ginting. So having saved a match point, and now for Anthony Ginting, it's actually a 2nd match point opportunity because he had a match point in the 2nd game. Oh, good defence. Oh, he's missed it. Would you believe it? 21 all. Another long, intense rally. Yeah, no question, it was wide. Ah, the agony. Agony for Indonesian teammates. The Cup team played earlier today, first on this court. All. this good defence. This is extraordinary. What a rally. Oh, he's missed it! Oh no! The big athletic leap in the air. He's been making that shot earlier on in the match. But that time, perhaps the tension dragging it wide of the sideline. So it's a third match point opportunity in total now for Anthony Sinisuka Ginting and Indonesia. Well, the Indonesian fans, you can hear them. They're a fine voice. Was that? That's extraordinary. Wonderful, wonderful courage from Wangcharoen. And so the drama continues. 22 all. Brilliant. Always challenging. Well, it's Wangcharoen who has to challenge because it was called goods, and I think it may have clipped the line. I think the line judge probably got that right. Here we go. Yes, indeed, it did clip the line. So no challenges left for this man. But his bigger concern is the fact that his opponent, Anthony Ginting, has a fourth match point opportunity. Third match point opportunity here in the third game. Fourth overall. Oh, it's landed in. It's way in. Oh, he's missed it. The flick serve, just doing something different, and that threw the concentration of Anthony Ginting. So now, having survived 4 match points in total, a second match point opportunity for Wangcharoen. And he's done it! What a defensive shot! 25-23 in the deciding game. In an absolute thriller. Just a couple of minutes shy of an hour and a half. Wow, what an extraordinary match. Well, disappointment obvious for Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, but what a match by Kantaphon Wangcharoen. Yeah, he affords himself a little smile. He'll need to put the face mask on. Got to follow the protocols. He's so delighted with his win. Momentarily forgot that. Well, what a match. 16-21, 24-22, 25-23 in the deciding game, having saved a total of 4 match points. It's Thailand who takes the opening match of this tie. This the match point opportunity, the body smash, desperation defence, and it turned into the most perfect block he could have imagined. He can hardly believe it. Well, tremendous match, and as always, Anthony Ginting gracious in defeat. Well, after that excitement, we will turn our attention to men's doubles, the first men's doubles, and it features the world number ones, Marcus Vanaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sokamolio up against Kedron and Jonko. So welcome back to Aarhus, and this I can tell you is Navitas Park. It's located in the Docklands neighbourhood. It overlooks the Bay of Aarhus. This building was completed in 2014, and it's the largest low energy building in the whole of Denmark. Isn't it a beautiful setting? And we've had some